Wrong twice in 2 weeks, but that's absolutely fine by me. I hope I'm wrong next week too. This was a much easier game than I expected. We led or were tied the entire game. The defense once again seemed to be the strongest link in the team. The defense in front was a force to be reckoned with, and we put points on the board first with a beautiful back shoulder pass to Marvin Jones. The Giants answered back using some misdirection with rookie tight end Evan Ingram, running a fade route out of the backfield, putting both Whitehead and Davis out of position. Then there were some really exciting back-to-back turnovers, an unfortunate forced fumble recovered by New York, and an extremely fortunate tip drill picked by Whitehead and returned to put us in comfortable field position. Ebron got some looks this week, leading the team in receiving yards, and he also got a touchdown for himself to put us ahead by 7. Normally field goals aren't really special, but Matt Breida closed the first half with a miraculous 56-yarder. I mean that bounce, either he's blessed or he's some sort of genius. And finally, my favourite play of the game, the cherry on top, the 88-yard punt return by Jamal Agnew. He's getting better at ball tracking. It still isn't comfortable, but it's because he catches the ball so awkwardly, giving him the space to make that run. The gunner is running to the ball as he should be, but Jamal is a little behind and to the left. So that initial bit is largely luck and a very skilled catch, but the rest is marvellous how he swerves around contact and maintains balance through it, and then of course he has the speed to finish the play. He honestly probably would have made a decent running back. As I said, the highlight of this game would have to be the defensive line, specifically Ziggy Ansah, just being flowers off the ball all day. In week 1, Cornelius Washington was my personal standout because of how he collapsed the pocket on the Cardinals, and he did a good job this week, but Ansah really went to town. I suggest you go watch Voch Lombardi's video on it. He does a great job reviewing tape in an entertaining way. I'll leave a link down below. As for news, we signed George Johnson to the team and waived Alex Barrett. George Johnson is a vet. He's played for us before. From what I've seen, he's been decently successful, so some more experienced rotation for that end position, potentially. The bad news this week, Jarrad Davis is under concussion protocol. He got pushed in the back illegally, I might add, no flag by the way, and hit his head off another player. He got taken out of the game, so it's possible he won't be cleared to play against Atlanta, the way the NFL goes about these things. Atlanta up next. The two teams we've faced so far have been lackluster, to be perfectly honest. I thought they looked better on paper than they performed. This is a good test to see if we're as good as we're currently looking. We lead the NFC North and are tied for first in the entire NFL. My expectation is not to be ripped to shreds by the Falcons like we were the Patriots. If we can achieve that, then it's a small victory in itself. The Falcons are stacked like so many other teams in the NFL, but the main threats are Matt Ryan, a great veteran QB who has protection from a very solid O-line, which allows him to stand in the pocket with poise and make accurate throws. Julio Jones, his number 1 receiver who can do it all. He's strong enough to get yards after the catch on shorter routes and fast enough to blow past cornerbacks on deep balls. Devonta Freeman, a do-it-all back who specializes in power. Think David Johnson but with a little more boom, so you can't sleep on him sneaking out of the backfield for a reception or two. Mohamed Sanu, the number 2 who's good enough to be a number 1, who's also a great all-rounder, the 2 in the 1-2 punch that is the Falcons' passing game. Anyhow, as always, feel free to leave opinions down below. You can also @ me on Twitter if that's your thing. Apparently that's where all the cool kids are, and thanks for watching.